Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Brini Begins, and I upload every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. On my channel, I'll be taking you along the ride as I dive into the world from the perspective of a complete beginner. I want to document my journey so that anyone else starting from scratch can see it's okay to struggle, make mistakes, and keep going anyway. I'm excited to create a space that celebrates growth, learning, and the beauty of being a beginner. Hopefully, by sharing my journey, I'll encourage others to take a plunge into something they've always wanted to do too. I wanted to talk about why I decided to finally learn to draw as an adult and what finally pushed me to overcome the fear of picking up a pencil and making that first line. I've always wanted to draw. There's something magical about putting pencil to paper and watching an ideal become real right in front of you. When I was younger, I'd spend hours just scrolling through DeviantArt, completely mesmerized. Artists there would just create these beautiful, breathtaking pictures, characters that felt like they could jump off the screen, and scenes so detailed you could get lost in them. I wanted to be like them, to tell my own stories and give my characters a real visual life. I admired so many creators, like the genius behind Sailor Moon. Her style has this earthly quality, with characters that feel both powerful and delicate. And the stories were always so relatable, but fantastical. I love manga. It's like every panel is a work of art conveying motion, emotion, and drama with such precision. I also like Western comics. Like the way the artists bring superheroes to life with such dynamic poses, incredible costumes, and expressive faces. You could just differentiate between each superhero, even just by their shadow. So, with all this admiration, I wanted to do it too. But so many times I'd sit down, grab some paper and a pencil, and just freeze. I'd think, what am I doing? I'm going to be terrible at this. I'd imagine all this amazing work I had seen and felt like I was a disappointment before I even began. Like I knew I couldn't draw what I envisioned in my mind. I kind of just saw drawing as something I couldn't do, but I really wanted to do. So, what inspired me to start was seeing others my age and even older picking up new skills. Like, yeah, there were some that were drawing, but it was like any skill. I would see women in their 60s being fitness coaches. I would see men in their 40s learning how to play the guitar. I would see people learning how to watercolor paint, like how to sculpt, how to do pottery, all this amazing stuff. And I thought to myself, if they can learn something from scratch, so can I. Like, maybe I won't really learn it, and drawing isn't something I can do, but I kind of at least want to try. I know a lot of people say drawing is a skill and that anyone can learn it. Trust me, I've heard that so many times when I was on that paper. And I'm really hoping with practice, patience, and perseverance that it's true. So, how am I going to start? Well, I'm going to draw. I'm going to make it a priority to practice every day, even if it's for just 10 minutes. I have a bit of a perfectionist streak, and that's like what held me back for so long. Every time I thought about drawing, I'd get stuck because I knew it wasn't going to turn out right. Like, if I had drawing ability, I would have been drawing masterpieces like in kindergarten stuff. So I knew I couldn't draw. But I'm going to stop doing that. I don't need it to be perfect. I just need to do it. And hopefully, it'll get better in time. So how I want this journey to end is with me having a drawing style that feels authentically me. I want to reach a point where I can create my characters easily, where I can have them express emotions and build worlds that feel alive. Eventually, my goal is to make my own comics. It's a dream that I've always had in the back of my mind. Like, when I was reading comics, sometimes I would re-envision the ending or the beginning because I was thinking, what is this? No, this does not make sense. It would be so much better this way and that way. And then I'd be like, who am I talking to? Because I can't even draw. So I want to make comics that fit those plot lines I would fantasize about. I want to bring my stories to life in a way that blends influences from things I love, like manga, Western comics, and animation, with my own personal twist. So I'd love for you to join me on this adventure. Sure, I know I'm going bad here. So I'd love for you to join me on this adventure, to cheer me on, give me feedback, and to hold me to drawing daily. So whether you're an experienced artist, a beginner like me, or just someone who enjoys art, I'd be so grateful to have you along. Let's make this journey fun.